What is up, guys? Good old-fashioned Cola back here for some more Animal Crossing City Folk. Right now in Ohio it is 9:13 a.m. on June 7th. Finally have made it to June. We've got a letter from the bank. 26 bells on interest, which I'm sure our bank account is not really shit right now. But starting off here, 2 albums on my little note of talking points before I get into one of my main points, because it needs to be talked about. It's very good. All Time Low and Bleachers have put out 2 new albums. Of course, like always, I have listened to the singles. Haven't really gotten down and deep into the albums yet. Bleachers I've gotten more into than All Time Low, but of course I like Bleachers better than All Time Low, so why would I not get more into that? I loved Fun, and I really hope Fun comes back. But Bleachers, Jack Antoff always does good shit. If you're into, like, it's indie pop. If you're into indie pop, give it a listen. I think overall it's better than his first album as Bleachers, but that's just my opinion. I don't know. I know a lot of other people liked, I don't even know the name of the album. It's got Love Roller Coaster and I Want to Get Better on it. It might just be self-titled. I don't know. I can't remember the name. But All Time Low, some of the singles are pretty good, but I haven't heard any of the deeper cuts, so I can't really give a quote-unquote score or anything like that. But it's All Time Low. You know what you're gonna get. And now they're on Fueled by Ramen, so of course it's gonna sound more like poppy than anything they've put out before, which you'd think it wouldn't with Dirty Work being in their discography, but I'm sure it's gonna sound more poppy than that, because everything fucking Fueled by Ramen now is super poppy besides Young the Giant. Hold on, I will get you a fish or something, Wendell, because I'd like to have a design. But next on that would be my main talking point, which is an official review of the Dunkin' Donuts s'mores flavoring, because I've never seen it before. I think it might be new this year, but it's super, super good. When they put enough in, I should preference that, because I went once and they didn't put enough in it, and it just kind of tastes like coffee, like watered down coffee graham cracker. Oh damn it, we already had a black bass. But when they put enough in, man, that's some good shit. Good shit out of 10. That's my official score. Yes I do, Wendell. Yes I do. Get rid of hat pattern. Exclamation sign. Oh wow. But next on the agenda, I don't know if you guys have ever watched Criken's videos, but he is one of my favorite YouTubers, and I have been watching pretty much nothing but Criken for the past couple of days. So I just figured I'd touch on that. I think he's on my little sidebar. I try to do smaller YouTubers, and he's a big one, so I don't know. If he's on there, he's on there. If not, I will, if I remember, I'll link him down below if you guys have never seen him. But considering how big he is, I'm sure you guys have, or at least heard of him. Nothing in here that I want. And then I've got to touch on this. We're at 370 subscribers, so that's pretty fucking nice, because I think probably around this time last year I was probably less than half of that, so thank you. That's pretty much all I gotta say there. Just thanks for subscribing. Thanks for letting me blabber on and on and on about God knows what every single video. I did not want to give you that much money. But yesterday Nintendo had a Pokemon Direct, and they announced Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. And at first I was like, oh, what a fucking cash grab, this is stupid. But now I'm kind of realizing, oh, this is just Black and White 2 all over again. So, I mean, it's still kind of a cash grab, but at least it's a different game. I thought they were like, there's more Pokemon in it this time, it's the same story. But no, it's a different story, different Pokemon, like new variations, I'm assuming, like how Sandslash and Sandshrew are like ice type or whatever. Different variations for the Pokemon. I don't know, I'm gonna buy it, but I'm not super excited because I still haven't beaten Moon. So I should probably get on that before I start thinking about buying another Pokemon game. Or else it'll be like, no, I did end up beating Y before I bought Sapphire. But I was very close to not beating Y. Pokemon Y took me a long time to beat. There's something about like new Pokemon games that just take me forever to beat. I was about to say maybe I'll LP a new, or like a newer Pokemon game like Black, like do like a blind LP, because I think I started playing Black years and years after it came out, and I own Black 2 as well, but I made it to like the 3rd gym in Black and then never played Black 2. But you think I should at least like play through it once, at least do like the main story. But do I have the time? Yeah. Do I have the attention span? No, not at all. My attention span is probably the worst in the world, and I always say that I want like all these different games and I'm always going to play all these games, and then I just go back to the same couple games. What have I been playing recently? I haven't even touched Animal Crossing or pretty much anything Nintendo in a long time. It's been 2K and Titanfall, really. And then I went and saw... Oh, fuck, I could talk about this. This wasn't on my talking point list, but we're going with it. We're going off script, guys. Please take the Trilobite, dude. I went and saw the new Pirates of the Caribbean movie, and it was fucking good. I don't care what the reviewers are saying. I mean, it's not the original trilogy, but it's not number 4. If you guys ever saw On Stranger Tides, you know how bad On Stranger Tides is. It's just, why did you make that movie? Why did you do it? But this pretty much redeems On Stranger Tides, I would say. Ichio Torso. Take it. Our collection is coming along quite nicely. Alright, now he doesn't say, oh, we don't have a lot of shit. I think E3 is in a couple days, and I'm fucking hyped for that, because... Have I ever told the story of when the night before E3 started, the night before Xbox's fucking press conference, my friends, like, I didn't want to leave the house, I didn't want to, like, go to this kid's grad party, or one of our friends. And they were like, oh, come on, you gotta go, he's our friend, come on, we'll only go for like a little bit. And I was like, okay, fine, but I'm not drinking. And they were like, okay. I don't even know why I didn't want to drink, because, man, for a while there I was in the slumps. This is gonna be a good fish, and I want to fucking catch it. But, I didn't want to drink, and so I went, and then... the fucking sultry mistress of alcohol fooled me into start drinking. And by the end of the night, I was just completely destroyed, because this is going to turn into a bigger story than I thought. I was a bigger dude for a lot of my life, and by that point, I had really worked out and watched what I ate, and I lost like 150 pounds. So, and I used to drink when I was bigger. And I used to just put them away, like fucking, it was going out of style, and I used to be able to do that, you fucking ass bang. But I used to be able to do that, and my dumb ass didn't think and I drank as much as I used to be able to, and I was just destroyed. And so somehow they get me back to my house. I'm just sick as a fucking dog, and I wake up the next morning just completely hungover, and it's like right when Xbox's press conference is about to start, and like I'm just laying there like, oh my god, what did I do? This is awful. And then all of a sudden it just hits me, and I just scream, Xbox! And I fucking hobble to my computer. I'm just like hunched over, just dry heaving as I'm watching. I think it was the Master Chief Collection got announced that year, which ended up being the perfect personification of how I felt in video game form, because of how it just fucking ran so shitty. Kinda like my body at that point. That was a good fucking analogy, wasn't it? But I always find that story to be so fucking funny. I'm pretty sure I've told it before, but I think it needed to be told again, because every year around E3, that's what I always remember, is being super hungover and watching Xbox make a fool out of itself with the fucking Master Chief Collection. But anyways, I'm Good Old Fashioned Cola, and I will see you guys back here next time. I feel like recording more stuff, but I'm not sure what I want to record. I will think about it, and if I feel like recording more stuff, I'll record more stuff. If not, enjoy the Animal Crossing, because I know that's the only shit that's gonna get views. So I will see you guys back here next time.